Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special hotel room edition of Fired Up Live. I am your host, Rich Maliki. Welcome. We still have the monitor in the background. We still have Fed to the Future. We still have the FedCon logos. We still have it all going down. We're live at RFMA from a hotel room. If you want to come by right now, the room number, I'm just kidding. We can't divulge that. What a day it's been. Not because of RFMA or because of anything, from all the things going on back home. And I always like to share and be honest and keep people in the know with what's going on in our neck of the woods. Listen, it's been a long day mentally. And so I appreciate you guys joining me on this live. So yeah, we are at RFMA. We are in Charlotte. And we're going to be heading over to the Safesa barbecue in a little bit. So hopefully I'll be seeing some of you there if you're watching. Hit me in the comments. Let me know if you're at RFMA. Let me know what's going on, where you going, who you seeing, what's going on here at RFMA. We will be at the Westin. So come on by the Westin. We'll be at the bar, the adult golf course. And listen, a lot of things go down at the bar. You know, you meet people. It's exciting. So, listen, I have to be fired up about something. I got to tell you, I am very fired up about what's going on back home. And, you know, I think it's one of these things, it's learning experiences as you grow. And, you know, without getting into too much detail, when you grow and you have more people, it's more problems, right? So there's more situations, there's more things that can occur. Today, I think I'm realizing that with growth, we have to be a little bit more strict with guidelines, safety issues, safety protocols, things that have to be put in place. As a small business, over the years, you know, you're running with six technicians, you know, a few people in the office. You know, we're at the point where it's 30 plus employees. We're starting to get into a whole other ball game here, a whole new level. And I don't want to say I was naive to it. Obviously, I know we're growing and I know things are happening. But, you know, when certain things occur and there's safety at hand and there's bigger picture business things at hand, it really makes you stop and think, damn, I gotta put some real guidelines and protocols in place for everything. I will actually say, if there's anyone out there that's running and gunning larger businesses, you know, 40 techs and all these 50 techs, I'd love to hear or see what you have in place as far as safety goes from all different, you know, factors, not just on the job stuff in the job site, but how about when you're driving down highways and things happen? You know, I think it's common sense for a lot of things, but we can't operate on common sense as we grow. We have to operate by facts and things that are in writing and things that are shown to people. This is our way. These are our systems and procedures. And this is where it's getting tricky. New ball game. There's no real manual for this. So who do we got down there?
Dylan Taylor says, I'm here at the Hilton Uptown.
Woo!
Jesus says, I wish I was out there next time.
Next time. Well, you're going to be a FedCon. You're going to be a FedCon. April 25th to 2022 at the Omni Montelucia. We're going to be fedding to the future. Fed to the future. So I'm fired up today because I wish I was back in Jersey to have been able to really assist with a couple of things that transpired today, and you know, try to be ahead of it. It's hard to lead when you're, you know, I don't know how far away, 1,000 miles away or whatever we are, 1,500 miles away, I don't know, but it's hard to do that when you're putting it on other people that you have in place, and you hope they do the best that they can. But from a leadership standpoint, I really do wish I was there on the ground to have been able to kind of tackle these issues as they're happening. And again, I don't want to divulge too much of it. It's really, the bottom line is, I understand that I got to get more fired up about the systems and procedures, not just how we handle jobs, not just how we handle customers and all those things, but the safety of the employees and the protocols that are in place that are for the betterment of the company. I hear Danny Kuntz in my head, better every day. That's what I want to be. I want to be better every day. You could look, and listen, over the years, you're going to see, people, you changed, Rich. And if you're building, you're doing something, you changed, Joe and Tim, Joanna, whatever your name is, you changed. Yeah, I changed. You're damn right I changed. I have that Jay-Z lyric in my head. People say I changed, like I worked this hard to stay the same. What are we doing it for? For the betterment of tomorrow, to be better. I don't want to be Rich 1.0 from 2006. That guy would never make it here today. So I'm fired the hell up right now about a lot of things going down in my own small little business that's growing. And, we're getting ready to take this thing to new heights. There's goals, there's dreams, and it's got to be it's not just about one person. It's not just about me. It's not just about my sister. It's not just about the service and operations team. It's not just about the technicians. It's about every single one of us as a whole, and nobody, and I mean nobody, is bigger than the business itself. Not me, not them, nobody. God forbid, something happens to me. My sister knows, you keep this thing going. You keep this thing going. And I'm not trying to, sound cold-hearted. I hope I don't. Do I sound cold-hearted?
No.
These are things that are instilled to me from my dad. Nothing comes before the business. Nothing is above it. And I'm not saying family and all this. I get that. That's not what it means. What this means to me, from my eyes, from what he told me, nothing comes before the business, is that every single day, everything you do is about other people. It's not just about you, Rich. It's selfless acts every single day. And for me to sit here and allow anybody to do the wrong thing and tarnish the name, they're wearing Malachi Cares, Malachi Parts and Service across their chest, on their hats. And I'm fired up about that. I love that. But they represent me. They represent their other fellow technicians. They represent the people in the office. Nobody's bigger. Nobody's bigger than this. Same thing in your business if you're running it. Nobody's bigger than the business. No one person, 2 people, 3 people, doesn't matter, are bigger than the business. And I have an obligation to do what's right for everybody. Not one person, not 2 people. And this is where it starts to get tricky as we're growing. And I'm seeing it and I'm feeling it. And I love sharing this with people out there because I don't know, maybe sometimes people feel they're alone. Maybe they don't, maybe they're going through something similar. Maybe I'm resonating with them. And maybe you're going to hit me with something that's going to make me be like, light bulb go off. Okay. Thank you for sharing. That's what a lot of this is all about. We go live for the engagement. We go live for this, for the industry. This is not just about me promoting whatever. I try my best not to just talk about what I, Malachi. I try to talk about that as a whole. But unfortunately, Malachi's connected to me, so I really don't have anything else to talk about. But we have people chiming in. What do we got, Lisa? From the hotel room.
From the hotel room, we've got Josh. He says he touches down tomorrow at 1:40, and maybe he can hop on a live in person.
Ooh.
That would be pretty dope. And
I'm gonna make it happen, Captain. What else?
He also says so much truth to this conversation. People will resist new systems, processes, and procedures because they don't want to incorporate, but they fail to realize that structure is what creates the biggest opportunity.
Absolutely. And that, what? I'm glad that you just said that. Screenshot that or something. Structure creates the biggest opportunity. If we're just going about our day the way we always went about our day when we had 4 techs and 5 techs, where are we going to stand when it's 10, 15, 17, 20? The structure has to come into play at some point. I understand, back in 99, 2000, 2001, it was a little different. The world was different. I wasn't going live anywhere, I can tell you that. I don't even think it was possible. So we have to get to the point where there's a structure in place and everyone's going to have to understand the reasoning behind it. That's my job, to effectively communicate the reasoning. I understand change is hard. Change is hard for me. It's hard for me to sit here and admit that I need better systems and procedures in place. I'm like, damn, we're at this point. We're at this level. It's time. But if I don't admit that and I don't see it, we're in trouble. So I think today was a big eye opener for some interesting changes that are going to have to come to the company as we continue to build and grow this thing. Because this thing, it like a rocket ship. It'll skyrocket so fast and get away from me. And right now is the time to sit down when I get back from RFMA to put some things in place, and we have to do that. What else we got?
So Vincent says people just don't get it. I tell people all the time, you have to worry about yourself. I have to worry about everyone. Yeah.
I mean, that's you know what, though, Vin? That's leadership, man, right? I mean, that's the guy at the top. You've heard it's lonely at the top, and in many ways it is. In many ways it is, because you have to wear all these different hats, and you have to wear the crown, and heavy is the head that wears the crown, man. And I often say to myself, you know what? It ain't their job to get it. It's not their job to get it. But it is their job to follow systems, procedures, and protocols that we put in place for the betterment of the business. So they don't have to get, why I do what I do, because I got bills to pay, and I got to make sure payroll, and there's all these different things that we have to make sure are happening every week. They don't have to get all of it, but they do need to understand the reasoning behind that structure that we're going to put in place. I thought there's something else down there?
No, it was just a duplicate comment.
Duplicate. All right, we're duplicating. So listen, I'm super freaking fired up here. It's been a crazy, crazy day. We had breakfast this morning. It started right at breakfast. Had a delicious omelet with peppers, onions, tomatoes, and Swiss cheese.
And then we had lunch.
And then I had lunch an hour later.
Wait, we also went bike riding.
Had to force feed myself a salad at 1:00 because Lisa was hungry.
Well, I appreciate that you fed me.
And then we jumped on a bike around town, around the city. That was fun.
That was a very nice way of exploring.
It was pretty cool. I want to try to do that again before we go. So Charlotte seems like a very nice city. Very quiet.
It is very quiet here.
Very quiet.
But then again, we also come from bustling,
true,
loud,
true
city.
We come from the Northeast. It's a little different up there, but I will say this, Charlotte, you are very respectful and nice.
Yes.
People,
wow.
I don't hear. I gotta tell you what, fired up about this. Fired up about the kindness and politeness out here, because I'm walking down the street and people are smiling at you. They go like this. You walk by them and go, and I'm like, I look at Jen. What's that about?
Exactly.
Then someone else does it. I'm like,
Southern charm.
I don't know what to do. I was like,
is this considered the South?
Yeah.
Is it?
Sure.
The beginning of the South?
This is the South. Yeah. Absolutely.
What is it? The Mason-Dixon line?
I don't know. I don't know.
Sounds
you got me.
Like
you got
something.
me. But wonderfully nice people. Even the Uber drivers. Let me tell you something. When you get in an Uber, Lisa, do they talk at all up north? Rarely.
Yes. They talk to me a lot.
Oh my God. Well, I don't get in Ubers ever that talk non-stop talking. And I was so tired the other night. This guy was going on. He had lights in the car. He's like, what color lights do you like? I'm like, I don't know. Blue. He's putting blue lights in there. I'm like.
Where was this?
Coming back from dinner with a friend that we had.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He Ubered back. But fired up about all this lovely, lovely kindness. I love it. So we're going to be heading over to Cefessa. If you're going to be over at Cefessa HQ, you're going to be in a vlog. Just be aware. So you're going to be in a vlog. And I think it should be a nice night. It's warm, I can tell you that.
It's very hot.
You walk outside and you immediately start sweating. So that's that. I'm not one for the heat, Lisa. You know this.
I know. I can see it drains you.
Oh, it kills me. But listen, we are live at RFMA. We're going to continue to go live throughout the next few days here, heading out of here on Thursday. But it should be an eventful week. If you're at the Westin, I'm sure we'll be down at the bar later tonight. There was plenty of people down there last night, and things are just getting started. So I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people networking and talking and meeting and greeting, and that's what it's all about. And we're back out, pandemic behind us, hopefully, and back out doing our thing and getting ourselves ready for what's next. 2022 is on the pike. FedCon is coming. We're going to be releasing when we get back. We're going to be releasing the sponsorships, and we're going to be releasing some ticket sales. We're going to have some tentative agenda so you can kind of understand what's going to be there and get your early bird tickets and get your VIP tickets to the closing party. Limited supply. So what else, Lisa?
I don't know. You've had such a crazy day, such a crazy morning.
On the phone all day.
You were on the phone all day.
Fired up. I was telling somebody, don't mistake my weakness for my kindness for weakness. I do what I got to do when I got to do it, just like we all do. Always with respect, always with professionalism. But when things got to be done, they got to be done. So stay fired up about your business, about your life, about the things you need to protect. Because this is when you're building a business, you have to make sure that you are protecting the people around you. That's your job as a leader. And I'm not talking about from stampedes or something, but I'm just talking about in general, from the safety stuff we talked about to just anything that could come in harm's way to your business. Stay fired up about it. Stay vigilant. Stay on it. Pay attention. Be focused. 2021. Things are coming at us a million miles an hour, and we have to be paying attention. Listen, I'm very excited to see some people the next couple of days. So if I see you, again, you're going to be in the vlog. So be prepared. There will be a camera very close by. Mm-hmm. I promise. So listen, we're going to jump off this. And that's it, Lisa?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna be going live throughout the next couple of days. Stay tuned for that, and listen, enjoy the night if you're out here. It's gonna be a beautiful night. Stay well. See you mañana.